possibly can. Now, I don't know if y'all remember what I was talking about earlier in my live when I say I was in a live earlier, right? Well, I was in a live yesterday while my kids was with their granddad and the things I heard in that live. I also put, I don't know if it was that chat, but I put in a chat, I haven't watched this lady in a minute because I haven't, right? So I was sent a live that was done a few days ago, okay? 4 or 5 days ago, I'm not sure. So now the live that I watched the other day, yesterday, is making a lot more sense. The community wall posts that I have been seeing in the last 4 to 5 days is making a lot more sense, okay? Trying to watch how I word it because people haven't been talking about me, but this is just my honest opinion about what I saw. Forget it. I'm gonna say names. I was sent UP's live because I said I didn't know too much about it. I haven't watched her. So since I put it on 2 times the speed, scanned through it, okay, I watched it. All right. Now what gets me is everybody has been talking about. I'm gonna say names. Y'all know people talks about Bam saying the N word, right? Because Bam is a Caucasian female, right? So this live, in my opinion, it was done about a number of things, but I heard stuff about slavery and UP was saying, people be saying forget about slavery. I don't know what she's talking about that because I don't be over there in that sector. But to me, um, it made the things that was said made more sense because we were called black bitches and niggas was the word nigga was being thrown around. You supported that, ma'am. You supported it, okay? Now it's all in the past. I don't even got a problem with Bam. I just find the live hypocritical, and I find it funny that people want peace, but you are attacking people's Christianity and saying it's not just your God, it's my God too. Yes, he's everybody's God. We're all God's kids. The whole live was done to me, in my opinion, especially what I heard. I'm not going to necessarily say not necessarily attacking Bam, but if you know the things that went on that she was supporting, yeah, that live I watched made a lot of sense. The live I watched yesterday, it made a lot of sense because I was confused a little bit. That live and the live prior, the live prior that I'm talking about, I shared on my wall. I think I did. I see it. It's crazy because and then in the end of that live, you say people is trying to cause a wedge uh, between the troll and Bam. Um, I don't know why your chat, because I saw who was in the chat. I don't know, especially Beefy. I don't know why they didn't tell you what happened between Paradise and Bam. Nobody drew a wedge in between that. Hey, can't handle the truth. Nobody threw a wedge in between that. From my opinion, the troll felt some type of way about something Bam said. Nobody was Nobody did none of that. That was them. That was them too. Well, you and her, all on your own. Understand what I'm saying? I just didn't understand it, and there was a lot of screaming and a lot of yelling. Mental illness is real. Mental illness is real. You can't push on others what people is doing themselves. Nobody started that with them too. Nobody. I was actually in the bushes when that happened. And I don't even think that Bam said that much for the troll to be trolling her like she's doing. I mean, I don't care. I'm just looking outside, looking in, giving my opinion. For you to come up here and try to blame it on others, and we all know who you're trying to blame it on, that's crazy work to me. That's crazy work. But what was said in the live kind of made sense. Because while I haven't watched you in a little while, and I daggone sure don't be on the Trolls page, what I've heard that was on the Troll page, you kind of spoke about. It definitely made sense. See, I knew I shouldn't have watched that live, but I say, let me watch it because this will bring more understanding to the two lives that I watch. One of them I was in the bushes, one of them I dropped down in. Made a whole lot of sense, and I see why that content creator, I don't want to say her name, but that content creator went live. Hey, Royzelle, what's up, big bro? I see why she went live with the title that she put up there. I understand it now. But you want peace. And you screaming, "That want peace!" You're screaming that. It makes sense now. Wow. And then, like I said, in the end of the live, speak about exactly who I felt like you were talking about the whole time. How can you speak about slavery when people was telling you that people was called black bitches and niggas and things of that nature, and you really didn't have a lot to say then? You felt like people was trying to turn you against them when those were the things that was being said. So clearly something is going on for you to hit your live and do a whole live about that, speaking about slavery, speaking about people saying, forget about slavery. And I've never heard nobody say that, but again, I'm not in that sector. Wow. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. Mimi, hey boo. Clear, what's up? I kind of wonder when she goes on her vacation, does she be in a mental institution? And this is a serious question. Does she be in a mental institution when she goes on her vacation, or is she playing around in her troll page? Because that live was very much giving straitjacket. Like, go take your meds, ma'am. Like, the people in your chat and the people that's your friend that's behind the scene with you, they need to do an intervention. If you ain't taking your meds, you need to take them. That was just crazy work to me. I mean, did Munchie give her some sea moss and now she forgetting the shit that happened back when she first started supporting? I'm confused. Mimi, you was on that panel. Mimi, I ain't had no idea what was being said. What? No, you was on the last panel. You were on the first one. The first one, she was up there by herself. Take that back, Mimi. I take that back. So I can't confirm this. You can't confirm. I don't know. I'm just asking the question because that live. I've always thought UP had a mental issue because how she came at us and didn't know us. It was different than the other two friends. You understand what I'm saying? The other two friends was very much giving, I got my sister back, but she was giving nut house. I'm sure I got a live that's up and I was like, this lady is fucking nuts. Now I knew I've heard about her. I've heard about her, but I didn't know too much about her. And it just gave crazy, and it's giving worse now, worse than ever now. Y'all need to have an intervention for that lady and let her know how she sounds. Y'all in there, amen, and oh my goodness, when you're just doing it, in my opinion, you're just doing it, talking about, Christ, and he's not just your God, he's mine, just to get back at Too Strong, and that's crazy. That's crazy work. Lady, you better stop playing with the Lord. And I'm being completely honest, that's not funny. And from what I was told, you have people that support you that really, know their Bible. That really love the Lord. I don't know, Glib. If you ask me, listen, she got so much of it. It's just sitting in her face, so maybe she can't forget it when it's just sitting in your face. I don't know. That's not mommy's. I don't know. That's the neighbors across there. I think they moved out, baby. I don't know. I should tell you, Mr. Stay. Yeah, yeah. I think she only does that to get back at Amanda. I really do. I really do. And now the community wide posters I've been seeing make sense. It makes sense. Y'all need to tell it. Y'all need, like I said, I'm ready to get up off it. That's all I had to say. Y'all need to have an intervention for her and let her know how she sounds. And it's weird. And like they say, you can see something is going on. There's no way in the world, you know, you got your black power fist in the air when you was just supporting people being called black bitches by a Caucasian woman. People being called niggas by a Caucasian woman. But you wonder why people think you the troll. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All of a sudden a fallout happened and you did that live like that? Anyway, anywho, that's just my little opinion on it. And if you don't want people's opinion, don't put it on YouTube. That's all I can say to you. And I don't want to see nothing else of hers. I don't watch her for a reason. But thank you because I was curious. I was curious. Thank you. But I don't want to see nothing else of hers. No, because if you watch too much of it, my mental is in a good space. I'm in a good headspace. No, I don't want to listen to no more of that. That was just insane, and I was listening to it on 2 times the speed. Yeah, I'm good. Right. The shit show chronicles because I was curious. It was sent to me because I said I didn't watch her, and I was a little lost in the live, so it was sent to me. I used to go on her channel. She said she does not believe in God. How? She only believes in the universe. How? That's what I'm saying. But how can you not? That one with that live I just watched it. She even went as far as to say he's not your God, he's mine too. You understand what I'm saying? It's all being done to get at Amanda. Stop playing. Stop playing with God, lady. It's other things you can do content on. My goodness. For the man. I don't even know who Rosie is. Is Rosie? Is that the lady who Is that the no, no, okay, before I go. Is Rosie the lady who something was going on and she needed donations? And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just asking the question, so don't get offended, Rosie. But are you the one you had needed donations or something like that, and you was living out your car, and they wasn't even watching your videos. I think Sis and I had put up your Cash App, basically trying to help, ask people to help because it was heavy on our heart. That's her? Okay, okay, okay. So Rosie, maybe you need to thank sweetheart because when you was in your time of need, you wasn't being supported by the person you're out here riding for. I don't know why you think that's funny because it wasn't funny to me. What you put up really tugged on our heartstrings, which is why we shared it and put up your Cash App. You wasn't being supported. Them videos didn't even have that many views on them, Rosie. But you want to drop in here and tell me why I'm watching her. The question is, why do you watch her? Why do you support her? Because you're not getting it back, sweetheart. That's the question. You must not know too much about me. I stay with the question, sweetheart. Can you answer that? I gave you the answer to your question. Now you give me the answer to my question, Rosie. Why do you watch her? Why are you riding so hard? And in your time of need, nobody helped you. I didn't see a Cash App drop. I didn't see none of that going on with you, Rosie. And I don't have no issue with you, bit. I ain't even gonna block you. I don't have no issue with you. You ain't gonna answer the question. You dropped down. You try to take up for her. You gone, Rosie? Was that question too hard for you to answer? Must have been. No, Rosie, you got something to think about, sweetheart. I can't drop my link. I'm on the vertical. But if you want to, I'll come back later and drop the link. You want to have a conversation with me? I'm gonna have a conversation with you. Do you want to have a conversation with me? Because I really want to know the answer to that. And you be the fan, she does that. And her mother's space for children. Her mother lives upstairs. Can't help nobody. Okay. She didn't even ask her supporters to help her though, Jessica. Nothing was said. And to be honest, Sis sent me the video. She shared the post. She dropped the Cash App first, and I think I just shared Sis post. Do you remember that, Rosie? I'm sure you know I don't got no issues with you. Why you came in here trying to be funny, trying to take up for her, and I don't mind it. That's fine. And how do you feel about the trolling little sis? Air quote, little sis. Yeah, Rosie. Do you want me to come back later? I can drop my link for you. And because I have some questions for you, and you can ask me the questions that you want to ask me. I answer yours, you answer mine. How about that? How that sound to you? Let me finish cooking, and I'll come back. Give me about 2 hours. I'll come back, drop the link for you, and you and I can have a conversation. Matter of fact, I'll schedule it as soon as I get off. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to answer, then I'm gonna end it. That must be you laughing, because I don't think it's funny. I had asked her for $20. UP said you not sis, but I don't know people because I don't have it. Damn. Oh, okay. I understand that, Jessica, but you know, she got plenty of people. She got stone cold rallies in her chat. People like Rosie. She could have dropped Rosie Cash App in her chat and asked them to help her. Matter of fact, I think Rosie was down bad twice. Right, Rosie? So I don't talk about stuff. I always have to talk about the things I see. I talk about what I choose to talk about, but I saw that, Rosie. I did, girl. So you must not want to. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that as a no since you didn't drop back down, and but you asking me to drop my link now, knowing I'm on the Vertica app. I mean, you're a content. You got a page. You know, you can't hit no link here. I would have to go out, go on my community wall, put the link there, and now I'll come back on StreamYard for you later. Take that as a no. So I'm gonna leave it alone, Rose. I ain't gonna say nothing else to you. I said what I said. I spoke about what I seen, and that's that. But it's crazy how I answered your question, you didn't answer mine. It's messed up, Rosie. Girl, y'all people better wake the hell up. Y'all better wake up, man. Anywho, much love, y'all. I'm out. If you change your mind, Rosie, I got a community wall. Put the answer under either one of the under the posts. She's about to strike a line. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's true. Everybody down. Be hungry, everything. Oh damn. She will help it. She didn't go help nobody. Damn, Jessica. She can strike up a line. I ain't gonna hit her link because she dropped down in my chat. I'm not even subscribed to her. I only know about the 2 times she was in need because sis saw it and sent it to me. Had she not sent it to me, I would have never known about it. Rosie used to be a shit talker. She backed off a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out, did she say thank you? I might be misspeaking about her. She might have said thank you one of the times. I might be wrong. But you shouldn't be dropping down in nobody's defense, baby. Because you was in... Anyway, yeah. All right, y'all. Much love. Because I believe in karma. All right, y'all. Hold on, baby.